Alright guys, so before I start today's video, I've created a Facebook group for a study in France. I know I already have a group of study in Germany. Since I'm talking about business schools, you will see this video and you'll understand why I'm introducing and asking you guys to be part of study in France. Go ahead and be part of both the Facebook groups, study in France, study in Germany. And yeah, let's start the video. Today's video is super important for somebody who's looking out for studying abroad, especially MBA or any business studies. You could be somebody who is already studying graduation now. You don't have an interest in engineering, you have an interest in business studies, because I know a lot of people do that they study engineering and now they want to study business. More or less like an MIM course, which is Master in Management, or MSc course, which is usually available in France. So if you're one of those, or if you're somebody who's working right now somewhere in one of the companies and now you think of doing an MBA just to elevate your profile, this video is exclusively for you. I'm gonna make sure that I do justice by the end of this video. What are the few things which you should look out for, absolutely super important when it comes to business schools? Now there are a few things which I want to make it clear right at the beginning of this video. This topic itself, like what are the few things which you should look out for when it comes to business school selection? You can debate from another direction and the other person could debate from another direction. This is a very subjective point of view which I want to put it out in front of you guys. My school of thought of selecting a business school comes from my experience which dealing with you guys. Now if you're somebody new and you want to know what's my background like, this is exclusively for you guys. My name is Nikhilesh and I came to Germany to do my MBA studies. Before that I had a professional experience into hospitality and a business industry. Now I'm running my own company in Germany, and this company's job is to get students or professionals admission into German universities or getting them a job seekers visa. This is the company about. I have a professional team sitting here in Berlin. We have an office, and that's about it. During the course of time running this business, I've had several calls. Just to quote a number, I think we have crossed somewhere between 1800 to 2000 calls for last 6-8 months, wherein we call you guys because you guys reach out to us with your queries through emails on all our social medias. One of the frequent questions which when it comes to business schools is, hey, tell me what are the good schools when it comes to studying business. Hey, tell me a good school for MBA. Hey, tell me what is a good school. I'm studying graduation, now I want to change my career from X to Y. Now over the course of all this thing which were going on, I have come up with my own research and this is the whole video about it. Now that we have established who I am, let's talk about something super important which I often ask myself until this date, even after completing my MBA. I think first question which you should ask before you even spend a penny into your career, which is an investment, let's get that straight, is how much of an interesting person are you going to be after you complete your business studies from abroad? Why do you want to go and study abroad? How is this abroad study going to contribute to your future plans, what you have? If you're able to answer all these questions very clearly without any doubt, I think you're in the right direction. If not, then I think just give it a thought. Why do you want to do this? I think what I'm trying to say is be clear with your goals. Be clear with why do you want to study abroad. Are you trying to study because in your local region, wherever you wanted to go? For example, in India, I know the level of competition what people have to go through if they want to get into any of the premium institutions like IIMs, because there's a hell of a competition when it comes to CAT, which is CAT exams. Then a lot of people take this resort like, let me go out. Anyways, I'm spending almost the same amount of money here in India, why not to go and study abroad? Is that the reason, or your reason is genuine, which is, no, I really want to enhance my profile and I want to build my career abroad because of a lot of other reasons. So try to find answers for all these things, because at the end of the day, you're investing a lot of money. When it comes to business school, studies are not cheap, and you know that, right? Get this fixed. Let's get to the main point now. So there are a total of 5 things which I want to put it on your way right now when it comes to selection of business schools. Number 1 is reputation. Now how do you know what is the reputation of X university while you're sitting in the other side of the world, right? There is a framework which you should look out for. There's something called accreditation. Looking at the accreditation, you will understand what is the quality of education they are providing to their students. I'm going to get back to this point. Let me just run over the bullet points so that we have all these 5 points out for you guys. So second thing what I would recommend you guys to look out for is the alumni network which they have. Third thing which I would ask you guys to look out for is the location where this university is located and what is the work visa conditions in that country. Fourth thing which I would ask you guys to look out for is the rankings. I'm going to tell you what particular ranking you should look out for. And the last fifth thing is the quality of education. The first thing what you guys should always look out for is the reputation. Now, how do you calculate reputation of a brand sitting in the other side of the world is by looking at what kind of accreditations universities have. Now, there are 3 main accreditation which you should look out for. Either of them or all 3 of them. They're also called as Triple Crown. So what are these 3 accreditation what I'm talking about, right? Now, this will totally differ from country to country. Now, since I make a lot of videos about Germany, Germany has CHA ranking and all these other criterias. But these 3 accreditation what I'm talking about, these are global players. Any university which has these either of them or all 3 of them, just go for it. That's what I can tell you for admissions. These 3 accreditations what I'm talking about, one is EQUIS, the other one is AACSB, and the third one is AMBA. EQUIS stands for European Quality Improvement System. AACSB stands for Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business, and AMBA stands for Association of MBAs. So if you find any of these accreditation in any university, I can tell you they have a pretty high standard of selection process and the quality of education which they're giving out to their students. There are a total of only 89 universities in the world to have these triple accreditation on their portfolio. And you would be really surprised to know this fact that 65% of them are based in France. There are very few universities which have triple accreditation in Germany. That's why you will see a lot of people want to study MBA, MIM, MSc in business, marketing, change management, all that management course. They actually go to France for this because of the high level of quality of studies which they give. Not that Germany doesn't have. Accreditation actually equals to reputation. Just so you guys are aware of, IIM Ahmedabad, which is highly reputed business school in India, they have EQUIS, only EQUIS, not the other 2. They have EQUIS, which is European Quality Improvement System, as a standard. Second thing what you should look out for is the alumni network. Seriously, a few months back or a few years back, I always thought of like, why is it important for me to know people who have already graduated? Now I understand, because that shows the quality of students which they were studying and which company they're working now, and on top of that, what designation they have. Second thing, when you have an alumni network, when a particular university has their huge alumni network all over the world, it is a very helpful for you. Here's how it is. So imagine I go to France and I'm studying in one of the triple accredited university which is regarded very high. I'm studying there, I'm on the verge of completing my studies, and during that time I'm looking out for a full-time job, right? I don't want to just go back home. So what alumni network can do for you is, because college will give you access to all these people, someone sitting in San Francisco, someone sitting in Japan, someone sitting in Australia, someone sitting in India, someone sitting anywhere in the world. You will have direct access of their name, full name, and their email ID and their contact details. Now you know, if you want a marketing job in Sydney, in Japan, somewhere else, that is where alumni network comes into picture. Also, the best way to reach out to all these alumni without you getting admission, or if you want to check how much of a big alumni network they have, just go to LinkedIn and simply put the college name, and you will see all these people, what positions they hold, where they're working, which countries are they. So yeah, you can always take feedback of how's this college. Third thing what you should look out for is location and visa stay back option of that particular country. Let's talk about location first before I talk about this second part. Location matters a lot, because this journey going abroad is not just about going and studying there and coming back, right? It is also about transforming you as a person. You have to see what that city has to offer back to you, along with education, along with, is there any other opportunity other than university there? You will have to look out for part-time job. You will have to look out for internships. is there a business scene happening in that region or not? If you want to study MBA, I'm presuming that you already have some experience. Now you want to excel that, you want to enhance from where you are. That is why location matters a lot, so choose your university very carefully. Let's talk about second part of this topic, which is the stay back option, which is the PR system. Now, since I come from India, I know our passports don't have provision to stay without visa, and that's why we always have to check that what is the stay back option when it comes to one particular country wherever you want to go and study. If I have to talk about Germany and France, both the countries are offering, Germany is offering 18 months of job search visa after you complete your masters or bachelors. When you go to France, France is offering 2 years of job search visa post completion of your studies. So always look out for a country which has political, social and economic challenges are far away, right? They have a stable income, they have a less inflation, all those things. So if I have to really recommend you right now, I can tell you Germany and France are at a very good position when it comes to Europe. Fourth thing which you should look out for is rankings. Now when it comes to rankings, see, there is a lot of data available, right? Which one to believe in? There are a few things which I truly believe in, which is one is called as QS ranking, one is called as Financial Times ranking. Forbes also give their ranking. Again, totally depends on what are you looking out for, what particular college, and in that particular college, what do you want. If you talk about Germany, Germany has CHE ranking. There are other rankings also. But if I have to talk about global, right, since we are talking about prestigious universities, look out for Financial Times ranking, and that is a good enough ranking for you to proceed with. Don't forget the previous 2-3 points which we discussed. If any university which has triple accreditation, that means they've already passed that stage of you should go ahead with them. Fifth and the last thing what I would ask you guys to look out for is quality of education provided in that university. Now, how do you measure that? That can be measured by what you want to study. What do you want out of this education? What do you want to do abroad, right? If I want to pursue my career into digital marketing, or if I want to pursue my career into being an entrepreneur, if I want to pursue my career as a HR person or anything, look out for specialized courses in that particular college. That will help you to get closer to your goal. There'll be a lot of points which I may have missed, or I can actually go on talking about, because I'm sure there's a lot of factors into selection of school. A lot of people also look out for budget. A lot of people also look out for specialization. A lot of people also look out for placement services, which doesn't exist in Europe. A lot of people also look out for what connections college has locally. These 5 points which I actually discussed before, I personally always look out for these things, because once you look out for quality, that means everything is already taken care. Alright guys, on this note, I would like to say goodbye, and if you enjoyed, please go ahead and share this video amongst your peers, amongst your friends, amongst your college WhatsApp group, anywhere. Whoever wants to study business, feel free to get back to me via email or get in touch with my team via all our social medias. On this note, I would like to say goodbye and see you guys next time. Bye bye.